Yo, 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 what up? You are now tuned in to the Absolutely Sir podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Donnie.
My name is Devin. Glad to be here with Cleveland's Trump. Let's get into it. We're glad to have you guys stick around. It's gonna get saucy today.
Absolutely. Let's get into it. You're now rocking with the best.
All right, we got Young Dolph. Man, that's tragic. Dude in his hometown.
Man, that was the person that I listened to relentlessly. Anytime I wanted to go like to a club, or I wanted to get fly, or I just wanted to look good and feel good. It was like that high quality street rap that I always navigate towards. He was the one that kept the trap alive for me, man. It's a sad thing that
He what was it, the cookie shop in his hometown. I remember seeing a post that he ran up there one week, grabbed some cookies, put on the mom and pop shop. Apparently somebody seen it, peeped that he was a regular. The very next week, man, ran up on him.
it's always in your hood though.
It's always.
It's always in your hood. It's always somebody that you know. It's always somebody that you know that knows you, that's either envious of you, that's either jealous or just spiteful that you making it to where you making it on the levels that you making it to, and they can't live with themselves knowing that you're successful.
Hometown. Always your hometown. Like, wouldn't you think you're from somewhere? You're putting this place on. It's like, okay, so and so is trying to put us on. The jealousy just overruns it. Like you said, they can't take it, and you got a marker on your back. You got to be careful out here, man. It's getting crazy.
And Dolph was we haven't seen the best of Dolph either.
Nope.
Like he was just really getting
Getting
started,
man.
Just getting started, man. And just sad to see that like we killing each other for no reason. It's just nonsense, man. Like, and I get it. I'm from the projects myself, and I know that sometimes you can do things in the past that might catch up to you in the future.
Absolutely.
But if you see somebody evolving, it's a such thing as just forgiveness. Like, just forgive. Just forgive. It's hard to forgive. You never forget, but it's just forgive. Just forgive. And
everybody's trying to evolve, man.
Find a way to work with each other, man. Like I said, I know that Dolph probably didn't have a clean background. I know he probably did some stuff in the streets, so I know that there's certain things that come with that. But when you see somebody trying to become a better person, putting on for their city, putting on for their community, creating jobs, buying real estate for his kids, you start seeing all that stuff. It's like, let that man become the vessel for y'all to be able to get out of the community. That's what he was creating, and you just cut that vein off. So now ain't no more blood flowing from there. So
imagine the backlash that those jobs are gone. Those different revenues. His children. It's just so much that happens when we go after each other like that, and it's not fair, man. I was excited to see what was to come. Very similar situation with Nipsey out in Crenshaw.
Rest in peace, Nip and Dolph.
Absolutely, sir.
Very similar. The marathon had the community like behind them, giving back, creating jobs. A real solid, educated dude. Seemed like he was humble. Seemed like he was just knowledgeable about like various topics that you wouldn't expect from a rapper. And he was just a polished dude and
trying to do better for himself, his community, everybody around him.
So rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Dolph, Nip. Much appreciated, man. Yes. Look up to those guys.
Absolutely. The music will forever play on any playlist I ever create. It's always gonna have Nip. It's always gonna have Dolph on there. So
absolutely, sir. Absolutely. A lot's been going on in the music industry.
Yes.
We've had Donda over the last couple months. We've had CLB. Rick Ross is about to drop a new album. There's been a lot going on with the Travis Scott and Drake concert.
I know.
A few weeks ago. That was pretty.
The concert was kind of wild, man. for what was it, 9 people that passed away or got killed?
Something like that. A bizarre number. You should never have to fear for your life anytime, really. But when you're going to a concert to support an artist that you love and support, you shouldn't have to fear for your life.
No, you shouldn't have to. And it should be systems in place for that large capacity of crowd.
Yes.
It should be, security there to, circumvent situations like that.
Right. Right. There's a lot of speculation going around regarding, more specifically, the Astro World Festival. I've seen videos from maintenance men setting up the set before hours and hours before the concert, where they just felt like this evil aura surrounding the whole thing. I don't know what was going on with it, but the more I read into it and the more I see of it, it's got a weird feeling to it. I don't know if these guys are going after souls or what's going on, but it's definitely.
Man, everything is a ritual, man. Everything you do is a ritual. Whether you understand it or not, it's happening.
Always.
And whether it's for the greater good or for the greater evil, like that depends on the person that's actually behind it. But everything is a ritual. Everything, and I wouldn't put it past that event. It's a huge possibility that event was one, and it may be a sacrifice. It may have to be some sacrifices there for other doors to open. I'm just not gonna get too deep into that, but
yeah, we don't got to go down that rabbit hole.
Something has to happen for doors to open.
A sacrifice.
So,
building off of that, even the Donda concert in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium down in New Orleans, when Kanye was performing, there was more speculation with similar things, with it being a ritual and him going after people's souls, and it just felt very. I don't know. A lot of this stuff gives me goosebumps, and it can make your mind wander, and you can end up in weird rabbit holes.
Listen, music can reach places that no other thing can reach. Music can reach your soul. Music can touch. Music is a ritual.
It is.
They used to. You hear different vibes. You get different vibrations,
different moods, different whether you're going out, if you're going to a funeral, if you're on a date, like music is the soul.
It's the only universal language that everybody understands, no matter if you speak English, Chinese, French, whatever. If you hear a drum and a snare, you automatically understand.
It's crazy. I was talking to a friend just last night on FaceTime, and she said, "Let me show you a song. It's Arabic, English, and French." She plays a song, I hear the beat. I'm like, okay, I don't understand what you're saying, but I can respect this. This is a form of art I can get behind, and I'm gonna give it a shot. So music's a soul, man. It's great. It's great. Speaking of which, the verses, that's been getting interesting lately.
Oh man, I love verses, man. I love it.
I haven't been keeping up as much as I should, but
I'm an avid verses watcher.
Okay.
And the latest few, going back from the Dipset and the Lox. Lox was my favorite group growing up. I was a Styles P head. My brother was Jada Kiss, and my homie J.I. and B was Sheik Loose. And when Jada took over that, it was monumental, because he was letting you know that don't worry about how you look, don't worry about the chains you got on, don't worry about the fly. Come here and rap. The purest of the art form, just rap. When you go back to the 80s, 90s, they just on a street corner with a boombox just rapping. It was just about the skill, and that's what that showcased, the skill. And you move on to Ja Rule and Fat Joe, and me personally, Ja Rule won that one by a landslide to me. He had way more hits than Fat Joe.
Absolutely, sir.
But they brothers though, so they
they go way back.
Yeah,
they made some hits.
It felt good watching them on stage.
It's nostalgic, man. It's nostalgic.
Yes. And then you got the latest, which is Bone Thugs,
Cleveland's very own.
Yes, sir. Bone Thugs and 3 6 Mafia. That's I never thought Bone Thugs would be going against 3 6 Mafia because the vibes are so different in their music. But it was pretty interesting to watch, though.
Different eras too.
Yes.
Both artists that I've always been interested in. I've always listened to. Like you said, different vibes, different eras, almost overlap. Maybe overlapped a little bit, but you know, never in a million years I would think these two would be going head to head. But I enjoyed that one.
And there was a fight that broke out on there. And I honestly gotta say, you know, it's always gonna be some bickering back and forth just to entertain the people that's watching and the people that's in the crowd, just to give them a show. But once you take it to that next level and you say, "Suck my," it's like now those are fighting words.
Those are disrespectful words, man.
Those fighting words. You don't invite a man to your unless you're ready to fight, man. And I feel like Busy Bone reacted the way he should have reacted. Did I want to see a fight? No. I wanted it to be a peaceful event. I wanted it to, you know, I wanted to be entertained, but I didn't want to see them fight each other.
Right.
And but it's certain triggers that you say.
Hey man, you just don't say some things, man. Like it can all change with a phrase like so, and shit can get violent. And you know, not to say the night was ruined, but there was a little damper.
It was
put on the night from it.
But he came back out. He apologized to that side, to the crowd, to his side. And then they ended the show with Crossroads, with everybody on the stage. So, you know, it kind of made up for it, but that moment is never going to be forgotten.
No.
That's probably going to be no matter what happened that was epic that night, that moment is going to be the one the spotlight's going to be on.
Absolutely, sir.
And like I said, man, just certain things you don't say.
You just don't say.
If you ain't ready to, I mean, you can say whatever you want to say if you're ready to go down that road. But if y'all just on some peaceful stuff and y'all have an understanding prior to coming on stage and y'all say, look, we're going to say certain things, but as long as we don't cross this line, we're all good.
I wonder if there was beef before that. Maybe there was something brewing in the kettle before that night, and, you know, he might have said something that pushed him over the edge.
I don't think it was nothing that was brewing before that, because Crazy Bone and DJ Paul is working on a project. They family. I mean, but you never know.
You don't know. You don't know. That's the thing. That is the thing.
You never know. So, for that to happen and transpire like that, it was. Hey, I can't tell you how I would have reacted. Maybe I would have went over there and started fighting. Maybe I would have threw a water bottle like Billy did. You never know. You just, you know, when you go down that road, it just opens up for more controversy, and you can't control the outcome of a situation when you start it.
Like so, that's one thing you should never say. The other one, your wife's in me DMs. Shout out Connor.
Probably number 12.
we won't go down that road, but now I want to stay on the music topic real quick. We got a couple of really nice albums coming out here within the next month, creeping into the new year. One I'm excited for is the Rick Ross one.
Yes.
Rick Ross.
Look, Rick Ross is my favorite artist. Right? Last decade. The eloquent rhyme schemes, the eloquent wordplay, the beat selection, the topics, his whole aura is the high quality drug dealers music. Like if you
in Dade County, down in Miami,
it's the highest of quality. It's like the blue magic of rap. Like, you know, Frank Lucas had the blue magic. It was 100% pure.
Right.
That's what Rick Ross is to this community, to the rap community. And I think a lot of the things that he do gets overlooked. And I'm surprised that he not in the talks of top MCs alive, because I've never heard a whack verse from him. I never seen him not give his all on features. It's like on features he's a feature killer.
Right.
Then when it's time for him to get into an album, like just, you know, like I said.
So, if you see, a song drop and it says featuring Rick Ross, it's like,
You gonna listen to it.
I'm gonna throw this on. It's in the playlist now.
If you just see Rick Ross on something, I just listened to the song with him and Jasmine Sullivan. I think he just dropped that. It's powerful.
Okay.
It's powerful, and the beat just so classy.
I'm throwing it in the playlist right now.
It's crazy though. He been dropping some jewels for a very long time. Since that Port of Miami.
Oof.
The Port of Miami.
That album, man. That album, probably in my top 5.
Man, when I heard the song "I'm Getting Face" and he got Trina on there,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
Yep.
it ain't no boundaries that he won't cross.
No.
Ain't no topics that he won't discuss. And he got one of my favorite records by him is "Rich Off Cocaine." And the reason why that's my favorite song by him is that he say, "Selling dope ain't right. I put that on my life, but the chickens put me in position to donate the rice." And that line is like, those lines are like powerful because it's like he recognizing that what he's doing is wrong.
Right.
But he also recognizes that what he's doing is providing opportunities to feed other people.
Exactly.
So it's like a conflict
Mm-hmm.
within those lines that you hear. And he said, "Vacation to Haiti nearly broke my heart. Seeing kids starve, I thought about my Audemars. Selling dope ain't right. I put that on my life. Chickens put me in position to donate the rice." I was like, man, it's like this rapper is a rapper with feelings. Like,
Right.
he recognized.
But you gotta do what you gotta do.
Mm-hmm. In every situation, you gotta do what you gotta do. Like, business need to get taken care of.
Yeah.
But he doing it with a conscience though.
But it's sad though because it all goes full circle. We can go back to Nip, we can go back to Dolph, and it's just it's all full circle.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Nip had a lot of lines too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's and you can tell like they aware of their surroundings, they're aware of what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like you're a product of your environment though.
Yeah.
Those are the people that's bigger than their environment, but when you in the environment, you become a product of that environment.
Right.
Their mindset is always outside of that environment. That's why you see them beat the game. When I say beat the game, it's like once you make it out of the projects or you make it out of the hood, you beat the game. And you make it to that 7-figure level
Mm-hmm.
to where you ain't got to live this life no more and you can start providing a lifestyle for the people around you, you beat the game. And there's only a select few that actually beat the game.
But are you beating the game, or are you just kind of king of your hood, where you get to that point where you feel like you're just, you're giving back to your people, you're trying to create for your people and your community. You know what I mean?
No, it's different. You actually beat the game because it's deeper than that. Jay-Z said he never had a job before,
Mm-hmm.
right? The deeper part of that is that the game is played for us to lose. It's set up for us to lose, right? So they call it a project. The project is set up for us to stay within those walls.
Mm-hmm.
They got a grocery store in there, shop right. They got a school system in there. Anton Gardena, which is, I'm just naming stuff in Garden Valley. They got Anton Gardena. They got ShopRite right there. It's all set up for you to stay in that project right there.
Leave. You don't
got to leave. So what that does is it creates a institutionalized mentality to where you don't know what's going on outside of there. All you know is what you see, which is drug dealing,
Right.
violence, robbing, stealing, being out late, shooting dice, gambling.
Mm-hmm.
All you seeing is this stuff, so it becomes natural to you. And once you start elevating past that, and you start to see how big the world is,
Mm-hmm.
and you go back to that, you're like, you almost feel like you was in prison in your own, but free though. In prison, but you free.
Right. You're a product of your own environment. That's what it comes down to.
So I don't want to get too deep on that though, but
we can.
Because I feel a certain way because I was in that.
Right.
I was in it, and I feel like I beat the game because I got out of that. I'm out of that system.
Absolutely, sir. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely. Absolutely. A lot goes into all this. If there's a topic we skip over, don't talk enough about, you guys, comment. I'm going to drop our IGs, our Twitters. Get at us. Let us know what you want to hear. We'll go more in depth. More details, less details. Let us know. We're about to make a jump over to the sports world real quick.
Mm-hmm.
A lot's been going on. We're Cleveland boys here. We're not gonna, stay too much on the Browns here, but my boy Odell's gone.
Yes,
He moved out west.
He's gone. He's gone.
Feelings on that?
You know what? I didn't think he was the problem though, man. I always thought it was Baker. I just think that the camaraderie between them two just needed to grow. Like they didn't give it enough time for them to grow. I think they both could have became all-stars
Together.
And it just wasn't enough time for them to grow. And then once the media start getting involved and other people start chapping in your ear, it just make it hard for y'all to get two touches, just like spread y'all further and further away from each other.
Right. What you just touched on is super important. When the outside starts to get involved, like when Odell's dad started chipping in, like, man, it's over. Like, when family gets involved and starts posting on social media and going after dude's throat, and it's going to end bad. And another thing, I saw this probably a week or two ago, Baker Mayfield's wife is now going after the locker room, saying that more guys need to be tougher like Baker. And I'm starting to, is Baker the toxic piece in the Browns locker room right now? It's hard to tell. It's interesting. We got a bye week this week, so we need to get our shit together. Yes. I'm trying to make the playoffs again. I'm not trying to want another 20-year playoff-less drought.
I want us to win a Super Bowl. We got to, Browns.
One time in my lifetime. You know what I mean?
Cleveland is a sports town. It's not a music town. It's not it's a sports town. It's geared around sports. Everything here is sports. We are so loyal to our teams.
Mm-hmm.
We've been having a losing season for a
too long
time.
And the thing is, within the past 2 or 3 years, we've had the pieces of the puzzle and our window has been open. But something's happening where this window is slowly closing.
I can't understand it. Like I said, we are the most loyal fans. We even was Browns fans when we didn't even have a team. We went through a period to where we didn't even have a professional football team.
I know.
And we were still Browns fans.
Mm-hmm.
We deserve for y'all to go out there and play your hearts out every day, for us to make the playoffs, for us to win a Super Bowl, and not let the media get involved in what we got. Odell is going to bring people. It's going to put asses in the seats. Baker Mayfield is going to put ass in the seats. The OGs should have came in and talked to them, set them both down, and made them come together and hash out everything they need to hash out.
I know what it was.
So that way we can have attention here on our city.
Mm-hmm.
We can put us in a position to win a Super Bowl.
Positive attention. Like, the NFL draft was here. People got to come to Cleveland and see how great the city is, the nightlife, how clean and how beautiful it is, and all the things there is to do. If the Browns could, find a way to be successful, those asses are going to be in the seats. The nightlife's going to be going. Every aspect of Cleveland is just going to be thriving.
So, then, like I said, Odell, everybody going to have something that somebody else not going to like about him. But the power in that is being able to look past that and grow past that and accept them for who they are. Mm-hmm. It's like, if Odell's like that and if Baker is like this, accept them for who they are and grow past that.
Right. I wonder if one of the OGs, like, I don't know, Jim Brown or Joe Thomas, not even Joe Thomas. I want Jim Brown to sit down Baker and Odell just like this. Be like, guys,
get it together.
What is this? Come on, man. Like,
this could be, and you know what? Another thing too, though, like the defensive line is big dudes too.
Mm-hmm.
Like big dudes. Some of them 6'4", 6'5", 6'6",
250, 270.
250. And how tall is Baker?
5. I'll give him 6 foot max.
How do you see over that wall?
Yep.
So, Odell could be out there running his plays, running his routes,
Mm-hmm.
and Baker would never see him because you got a big wall.
You got a wall up in front of you.
So every play he got to be scrambling and throwing it off his wrong foot, body the wrong way,
back, across his body,
So if he learned how to play in that pocket the right way, which I feel like he was going to eventually learn, and I think their camaraderie was going to eventually start to grow, to where they're going to be dead on with each other.
Right.
But they just give it enough time. They didn't give enough time for them to develop into that.
Yes.
And
I agree. I think a big part of it, like you said, is Baker. He's got some happy ass feet in that pocket. I was watching the Packers game the other day. Aaron Rodgers, man. The way he stands in that pocket and delivers the ball, pinpoint every single time, usually to Devontae Adams. Hell of a receiver. Yeah. But I just wish Baker would watch some Aaron Rodgers.
And Brady.
And Brady. Even his boy, Brett Favre. We looked up to Brett Favre. He did the Brett Favre draft day photo when he got drafted. Like, watch some tape, bro. Get settled in. We need you.
Watch their eyes, how they picking apart the defense. They reading it, they scanning it, and they just picking it apart. 3 seconds, it's just like boom, boom, boom.
I'm thinking, man, we get LeBron back here, throw him at the tight end or receiver position, and just, if you can't get it to a window for LeBron to catch the ball, then
I don't know.
Should be out there.
Nevertheless, we are still Browns fans.
Absolutely,
we are still
sir.
rooting for the Browns each and every Sunday that they play.
Absolutely.
Even when they're not playing, we are fanatics. Okay, so don't get us wrong. Like we talking about our Browns, we love our team. We want to see them win so bad.
Hypercritical.
Yes.
Very hypercritical of our team. But then again, we talk like we coaches. I'm sure there's a lot more that goes into it than what we see. So come on, boys. Let's
bring home for us.
Let's get it together. We're gonna get it done.
Yes.
But I was watching. This is same topic, different sport. NBA. I said something about LeBron a couple minutes ago. I love LeBron. He brought us a championship. What he's been doing the last couple years, he's turning into a celebrity and not a basketball player. He got fans kicked out the game the other day.
Yes.
For heckling.
Let me tell you this,
man.
LeBron is a strategic person. Rich Paul is a strategic person, right? So what you're seeing right now is not him turning into a celebrity. You're seeing him transitioning
to a businessman.
Okay.
Fair.
He got to put himself in a position because he know that he's not as athletic as he used to be. So once the world catches on to that, I'm going to say his money, the value of who he is going to decline.
As a basketball player.
Player.
Right.
So if he don't start transitioning while he up here, the bag ain't going to be as hot as if he start transitioning while he down here. So right now what we see him transitioning into is TV, film, commercial, acting, schools. You seeing all this other stuff, pizza. He's transitioning to this businessman so that way he can secure the rest of his life.
That's true. And his family, the rest of his family's life. Yeah.
He's not the player that he used to be, but who is 18 years later?
Hey, what do they say? What do they say about time?
Hey, it's undefeated.
Undefeated, sir.
So
undefeated. I get it, but I want to talk about LeBron as a basketball player for a second, though, just because of the years we spent with him here and just all those classic moments we have, whether it's, hitting a shot in the playoffs against the Magic, the game winner 3, or if it's dunking over Kevin Garnett against the Celtics, or the floater over the Bulls on the left wing. There's just so many classic moments, and I feel like so much of that gets taken for granted. And I don't know about you, but I'm so happy I lived in an era where I got to watch this man live. Like, I have my ticket stub from his first ever win as a Cleveland Cavalier as a rookie. I have that sitting in my drawer, with some valuables. But it's just watching this man live. Too many people take it for granted.
Yeah, you can't. You have to appreciate LeBron's career.
Absolutely, sir.
I mean, this guy has. First of all, he's broken so many different records. as a player himself,
Mm-hmm.
and then for him to go to multiple teams and win championships, and not teams that was already structured to where it had star players on there.
Right.
These were not star players on this team, and he brought them a championship. So,
Right.
you know, the work ethic behind himself, his routine, the way he take care of himself, the way he coaches,
Mm-hmm.
and he makes everybody around him better. Like
Mm-hmm.
he's a pass first, shoot last player, and he just makes you better. So you can't just look at LeBron for just that aspect of his career. You got to look at the full spectrum of his career and how many players around him that he made better that you wouldn't even know to this day, because when he left, they just disappeared.
Classic example. You remember our 17? He took to the finals?
Yes.
Who we had? We had Larry Hughes as Robin. We had Damon Jones, Boobie Gibson, Daniel Gibson, of course.
Yeah. We had Darius Miles.
Miles out there.
Tractor Trailer?
I don't think he was on the squad then.
Okay. What about Brevin Knight?
Brevin Knight was gone.
Okay.
We had Daniel Marshall in the corner
Marshall.
shooting threes. He just came from Toronto that year.
Yeah, Sasha
Pavlovich, David Wesley.
Oh,
Man.
And it's not taking away from none of those players.
No.
But
it's just how LeBron elevated those players' games just to another level.
To another level. The kid from Akron.
The kid.
You know, I appreciate everything LeBron has brought to this game. He made it more exciting for me to watch.
Man.
When I see him come out, I gotta watch it.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta watch it.
Have to.
And those shoes that he came out with then,
I had every pair for the first 4 years,
man. Me too. The one with the little thing on the side. Which ones was those?
I don't even know, man. I had all of them. The ones with the straps, the blue ones, the red ones, the black, all of them.
I had them.
All of them.
So, you can't take away from nothing like he's done, accomplished. So, respect goes out to LeBron.
Shout out LeBron James.
Absolutely, sir.
Shout out LeBron. Hey, man, it sounds like you watched a lot of basketball and you know the game. You watched it growing up a lot, huh?
Absolutely, sir.
What's up with your jumper then, man?
You know what, man? I'm like Steph Curry mixed with a little Ray Allen.
Okay.
Like a mixture of those two. Mine might be a little bit better than both of them combined. But, I'm like, when it comes to jumper, I'm like those two. And then when it comes to post game, I'm like Shaq.
Okay. Hey, if you guys want to see Donnie and I go head-to-head 3-point contest, let us know.
101,
we'll take it to the rec. I got a bad back.
Here we go. Excuses.
Nah, we'll go out there, shoot the tray, and we'll see whose jumper is really like that Ray Steph combo. I consider myself more of a Klay Thompson. Just, the sniper. The sniper.
Oh.
But no, man.
More like Clay Aiken.
Oh, Clay Aiken, man. Get out of here with that. I can't even say what I want to say about that. But, hey, it's time for us to get up out of here.
Yes,
we appreciate you guys for staying and hanging out this long.
Thank you.
We really appreciate you guys. We got a lot to come in the future. You want us to stay on topics, get more in detail, anything you want us to talk about, we could talk about. If we don't know about it, we'll get educated about it and talk about it for you guys.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, sir. We are here. Make sure y'all smash that like button, the subscribe button, and leave a comment about the topics we talk about. If you guys agree with us or if you don't agree with us, just leave it in the comment section, and we will make sure that we respond to you in the comment section with our opinion. At the end of the day, we appreciate y'all. Absolutely, sir.
We're here to stay. And we appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Absolutely, sir. Out.